The future of thousands of vulnerable children under the foster care system is in doubt. The Social Development Department faces a huge backlog in the foster child grant system. The children will be without grants if the department fails to address the matter by November. Departmental spokesperson Lumka Olifant joins me now. Good to have you with us. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Why are we in this situation?
We're in this situation, I think, because, first of all, the very nature of foster care is a cyclic, nature, whereby every 2 years, children have to be looked after. You go back to the foster parents and see if the children are still happy in that home. You go back to court and you renew. So it's quite a cumbersome and a long process of making sure that children are in the care and protection of their rights.
And is it
people.
the right process? Do you think we're doing it as best we can?
We are doing it as best we can. Hence, as well, the High Court has also directed the department to make sure that we tighten where there are issues in the foster care system. There were some, we were asked to bring the bill before Parliament, which we are going to do. We've written to the leader of government that the Children's Amendment Bill should go to Parliament. So, and also the issue of a shortage of social workers. We can't run away from the fact that we don't have enough social workers, such that the Committee on Social Development, the Portfolio Committee on Social Development, wants all the departments that are responsible to make sure that we have enough social workers. Because, as you know, we, as a Department of Social Development, we can't employ social workers if there's no money, in the.
I mean, something like, sorry, excuse me, jumping in here. What's it, is it 10,000 people in some areas?
In some areas, yeah, and that's a huge number. So we've brought this to the attention of the Portfolio Committee on Social Development and Parliament, so that we can work together and make sure that social workers are employed, not just only social workers, but social service practitioners are employed, so that we don't have such issues.
So if this is not resolved by November, what happens to those foster children?
We are hoping that by November it will be resolved. Parliament has directed that next week we have to come back with specifics as to say, are we going to meet the deadline? But as you know, foster care is a constitutional right for children who are vulnerable, and if needs be, we will have to go back to court if. But projections in some provinces, they are saying they are positive, but other provinces did blatantly say out that they doubt that they will meet the deadline. But let us come back and say, this is what we are able to do, this is what we're not able to do, that recommendations can be made before Parliament.
I mean, if this is a human right, a constitutional right for so many children, why is this process not better handled? Why is more money not going to it? Why are there no more social workers? What's holding it back?
I think we need to just talk to each other as government. And if Treasury says there's no money, we know that government doesn't have money to employ more people. We're trying to, live, affordably as a country, but mechanisms can be made and work with other departments, whether you are in education, whether you are in health, because social workers are needed everywhere. So I think, as Minister also has been saying, that we need to be creative and make sure that we have enough social workers.
How many children are we talking about?
The first numbers that were sent to the North Gauteng High Court was about 200,000, and the numbers are going down as provinces, together with the Department of Justice, because now they also have dedicated children's courts where this foster care, everybody is working together to make sure that the backlogs are taken care of.
Lumka Olifant, thank you very much.